Hello students. So we have studied what is Faraday's first law of electrolysis. First law of electrolysis states that the amount of substance deposited or liberated is directly proportional to the quantity of electricity passed through it. We are done with the first law. Today we begin with the Faraday's second law of electrolysis. Second law of electrolysis states that when same amount of electricity is passed through different cells, when it is passed through different cells having different electrolytes which are arranged in the series, amount of substance oxidized or reduced at the respective electrodes are directly proportional to their chemical equivalent mass. I can understand this sentence, you might have not understood. Let me make this explanation more easier now. Suppose we are having two electrolytes. Okay, let us say we are having zinc sulfate and we are having copper sulfate. Okay, so these are two different electrolytes, and what are we passing through them is the current, and same quantity of current we are passing through both the electrolytes. So when same quantity of electric current is passed through two different electrolyte, then the mass of the substance which is deposited. Now in this case substance deposited would be zinc. From here substance deposited would be copper. So mass of the substance deposited is directly proportional to their chemical equivalent weight. So I write here mass of the copper deposited or weight of the copper deposited is equal to the chemical equivalent of copper. So when we club these two, we get WZN upon WCU is equal to EZN upon ECU. So second law of electrolysis is this formula which we have got now, that mass of the substance deposited at one electrode upon mass of the substance deposited at another electrode is equal to their chemical equivalent mass. Now we should not forget what is the meaning of chemical equivalent weight. We must remember that equivalent weight is equal to atomic mass upon the valency. Equivalent weight, I have written here mass, so I will write here equivalent mass is equal to atomic mass upon valency. Now why I am explaining you what is equivalent mass? Because when we are going to solve numerical based on the second law of Faraday's electrolysis, we should know what is the meaning of equivalent mass. Now I hope all of you are able to see this second numerical which I have written. Two electrolytic cells, one containing aluminium chloride and the other containing zinc sulfate. So this information clearly states that we are having two electrolytes. We are having aluminium chloride and we are having zinc sulfate. So two electrolytic cells, one containing aluminium chloride, another containing zinc sulfate, are connected in series. Next, the same quantity of electricity is passed between these cells. Here we begin with the question. Calculate the mass of zinc deposited. So the question is calculate the mass of zinc deposited, the amount of zinc deposited. So I wrote WZN is equal to question mark. If 1.2 gram of aluminium gets deposited, they have given the mass of aluminium which is getting deposited, it is 1.2 gram. Okay, the molar mass is also given. Now the molar mass of zinc they have given, it is 65.4 gram per mole, and the molar mass of aluminium is given, it is 27. Let us read this again. Calculate the amount of zinc deposited in zinc sulfate cell if 1.2 gram which I have written of aluminium in the aluminium chloride. The molar mass of aluminium is given and zinc is also given. So we begin with our formula. How we have to start this numerical? We have to write mass of zinc deposited is equal to chemical equivalent mass of zinc, mass of aluminium deposited upon chemical equivalent mass of aluminium. Now, equivalent mass is equal to atomic mass upon valency, okay, or it is equal to molar mass upon valency. Now, in this case, Ez is equal to molar mass of zinc, which is given 65.4, and the valency of zinc is 2 because zinc is Zn plus 2 in the form of ion. So similarly, the chemical equivalent mass of aluminium is 27 upon 3. Why I write 3? Because the valency of aluminium is Al plus 3. Now I will substitute this. I will also substitute the mass of aluminium in this formula. So I get mass of zinc is equal to equivalent mass of zinc I have to write. So I get 65.4 upon 2. I put the value of EAL, which is 27, and 3 goes up, and here we have mass of aluminium, which is 1.2. Now when you solve this, you are going to get a particular answer you will get, and that answer would be in terms of grams. Now definitely it is a part of your homework also that what answer you get. Okay, so today we have understood what is the meaning of Faraday's second law of electrolysis. Students, we are done with what is electrolytic cell, what is electrochemical cell, what is Faraday's first law, what is Faraday's second law, and the numericals based on it.